The following is a selected video from videomathteacher.com, where you can explore over 10,000 videos, print out practice worksheets, find proofs and discussions on many math topics, and explore related videos. Try videomathteacher.com today. Let's find the equation of the line in general form, passing through the points 3, 3 and -6, -3. To find the equation of the line in general form that passes through these points, we'll refer to the formulas on the right. We'll first find the slope of the line through these 2 points using the formula m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Once we know the slope m and our first point, we'll plug this information into the point-slope form of a line, which is the equation y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Then, we'll manipulate this equation into the general form of the line, which is the equation ax plus by plus c equals 0, where a is positive and a, b, and c are not fractions. So let's begin by first finding the slope of the line passing through these 2 points. We'll label 3, 3 as x1 and y1, and our second point as x2, y2. So plugging in these 4 numbers into our slope formula, we'll get m equals y2 minus y1 will be -3 minus 3, over x2 minus x1 will be -6 minus 3. Simplifying, -3 minus 3 is the same thing as -3 plus a -3, and -3 plus -3 results in -6, over -6 minus 3 is the same thing as -6 plus a -3, and -6 plus -3 results in -9. Simplifying this fraction, we see that we have a negative divided by another negative, which will cancel the negatives, and for the numbers 6 and 9, 3 divides into both. So 3 cancels into 6 twice, and 3 cancels into 9 3 times. Therefore, the slope of the line passing through these 2 points is 2 over 3. Next, let's use our first point, 3, 3, and our slope, m equals 2/3, to write the equation of the line in point-slope form. So we'll write y minus y1 will become y minus y1 was 3, equals m, which is 2/3, times x minus x1 will become x minus x1 was 3. So if we wanted to write our final answer in point-slope form, this would be the answer. However, we were asked to write our answer in general form. This would mean that all of our variables and numbers are on one side of the equation equal to 0. To accomplish this, let's first eliminate our fraction by multiplying both sides by the denominator of the fraction. We'll multiply both sides by 3. So on one side, we'll have 3 times y minus 3. On the other side, the 3 in the denominator of our fraction will cancel with what we're multiplying by, leaving equals 2 times x minus 3. We no longer have any fractions. Next, we'll distribute to eliminate parentheses, so we'll multiply by 3 to y and to minus 3, as well as 2 times x and 2 times 3. We're left with 3y minus 3 times 3 is 9, equals 2 times x is 2x, minus 2 times 3 is 6. For our final answer, we'd like one side of the equation being 0, and the first term, x, will have a positive coefficient. To accomplish this, let's subtract a 3y from both sides, as well as add a 9 to both sides. So 3y minus 3y and minus 9 plus 9 will result in our left side being 0, equals, on our right side we'd have 2x minus 3y, and minus 6 plus 9 becomes positive 3. Writing this in our final form, we get 2x minus 3y plus 3 equals 0. This is the equation of the line in general form of the line that passed through our original points of 3, 3 and -6, -3. In fact, we can even check our work. If this line passes through these 2 points, These 2 points should satisfy our equation. So to our right, we'll check it by plugging in the ordered pairs 3, 3 and negative 6, 3, negative 3 in our final equation. So to plug in 3, 3 means that x will be 3 and y will be 3. Plugging these values into our equation, we'll have 2 times x is 3 minus 3 times y being 3 plus 3. Is this 0? Simplifying using order of operations, 2 times 3 is 6 minus 3 times 3 is 9 plus 3. Is this 0? 6 minus 9 is the same as 6 plus a negative 9, which results in negative 3 plus 3. Is this 0? And certainly negative 3 plus 3 is 0. So this means that our line does pass through this first ordered pair of 3, 3. Let's try our other ordered pair of negative 6, negative 3. So if we check negative 6, negative 3, this would mean that x equals negative 6 and y would be negative 3 in this equation. Replacing these in our equation, we get 2 times x is negative 6 minus 3 times y is negative 3 plus 3. Is this 0? Simplifying, 2 times negative 6 is negative 12 minus 3 times negative 3 is negative 9 plus 3. Is this equal to 0? Simplifying, we have negative 12 minus a negative 9. And since we're subtracting a negative, these will become positive. So negative 12 plus 9 becomes negative 3 plus 3. Does this equal 0? And certainly negative 3 plus 3 also would become 0, is equal to 0. So this means that our line does pass through our second point as well. So in summary, the equation of the line in general form that passes through our 2 ordered pairs 3, 3 and negative 6, negative 3 is the equation 2x minus 3y plus 3 equals 0.